Now comes the juicy part. How can you change the body language of the person that you're talking to? You can do this once you have read what the body is saying. Here are 3 different ways to actively influence body language of the person you are sitting with. First, a few words of caution. If it becomes too obvious and the person picks up on it, they will not feel happy with the conversation. When first starting to implement this, don't try it on your boss. At the Miami Acting Studio, we do this as an exercise, and you can do the same thing. Just set up a practice session with a friend. Meet and sit with 2 chairs facing each other. Have a 5-minute conversation. Both of you start out with your arms and legs crossed. Here's the first option, the mirror. Start copying the other person's body language with a small delay of 10 to 15 seconds. With the small delay, place yourself in the exact same physical position as the person you're sitting with. You need to make this very subtle and organic so that the other person doesn't wonder what's going on. When 2 people are in sync, they naturally move in the same cycle. Have you ever sat at a dinner and then there was a silence as you were both drinking water at the same time, almost on cue? Well, you had a good dinner and were connected. The second option we'll call attack and retreat. You will angle your body and trunk towards the person. You will lean forward to engage the person, and through your own body language, you will express that you are highly interested in the conversation. After a couple of seconds, you will move back and give the person literally the cold shoulder, going the other way around. If your conversation and your body language were engaging, the person will follow you and show it by opening up, which is your overall goal. These rules have one sole purpose: to have the person that you are sitting with enjoy your conversation, feel relaxed, and enjoy himself or herself. Here's the last and most obvious tool. Just change tactics. Abruptly change the conversation. People make the mistake in their sales pitches and presentations of just harping on the same topic, although the listener is not listening anymore. If the person you're talking to is already locked up, there's nothing you can achieve by going on with the same topic. Your best plan of action now is to make a complete turn and change the conversation by talking about vacations, happy things, weekends. Bring positive personal topics to the table to break the ice. Here's the biggie. What 3 questions can you ask the person you're meeting with that they would like to answer? These are not the questions you want to ask, but the questions the other person would actually like to answer. Let's look at the different kind of questions you could ask a casting director. What's the project about? What are you working on right now? How much are you going to pay? The poor casting director has to answer these questions 100 times each day. Here are typical questions a filmmaker receives. Do you like directing movies? What is your new project about? Is there a part for me? Truth is, nobody wants to answer these questions. They need to answer these questions because it is their work. What questions would they like to answer? What are you going to say if you meet Steven Spielberg in the elevator? What question would you ask him that would make him want to answer your question? That's the biggie. That's the big path to success in relating to people as equals. Engaging people in positive conversations so they would like to meet you and work with you. Rule of thumb, nobody hires creatives they don't like to talk to. Let's take myself as an example, because I won't pretend I like your question. Any questions relating to my success, I have answered 100 times. What are the 3 questions that you can ask me that are personal and fun to answer? Now you've got your homework to do. You have to figure out something about me. You need to maybe read up on me so that you can ask a question that is more interesting. Let me keep going with the example about me. Typical questions. So, do you like German? Because probably you heard by now that I was born in Germany. That is a boring question. Do you like beer? Boring question, typical tourist question that no person in the whole world likes to answer. Do you like your work? It's a boring question. Yes, I do, and if I didn't, I would never tell you the truth. I don't know you. What are you working on right now? Wrong question. I can't tell you. I don't know you. I don't trust you. Maybe you know that I live in Miami now. Maybe you know I love kite surfing. Maybe you know something about Miami I don't. Treat the person that you're talking to as somebody who likes you, and you will project the emotion that you are likable onto them. This is a big question, so get to work. Let people see your passion and excitement for work. Let people hear what you have to say.